Hello everyone! Today we are going to perform a deep dive from a professional musical perspective into the performances of Gwyn Dorado, an artist who has rewritten the history of Sing Again 4. What exactly is the power that drew a near-perfect score of 799, with 7 out of 8 judges awarding her a full 100 points? Is it simply her high notes or her rich emotional depth? To get straight to the point, Gwyn is a rare case where the 3 pillars of physicality, technique, and interpretation form a perfect equilateral triangle. Let's analyze specifically where she creates that decisive level of difference compared to other contestants. The first thing we must notice is Gwyn's vocal hardware, her physicality. Many contestants experience rising larynx levels when hitting high registers, which often makes the sound thin or sharp. However, Gwyn maintains a stable, low laryngeal position even in high notes, maximizing resonance in both the nasal and oral cavities. This is the textbook definition of mixed voice, and its greatest feature is the consistent tonal quality maintained from the beginning to the end of a song. Specifically, her vocalization is rooted firmly in a solid chest voice. Much like a building with a perfect foundation, her voice never sounds airy or ungrounded, even when she belts high notes. Instead, it strikes the audience's hearts with a heavy, grounded resonance. While other participants might project a sound that says, "I am trying hard to reach this note," Gwyn shows the ease of someone simply presenting a finished, professional sound. Now, let's look at specific song segments. In her performance of Exhibition's Study of Memory, Gwyn reinterpreted the sentiments of a classic Korean ballad through her own unique lens. Pay close attention to the climax starting with the line, "Dashi neoegi," back to you again. In this part, she demonstrates the pinnacle of breath control that goes far beyond simple vocal ability. Usually, when emotions intensify in such a grand song, breathing tends to become ragged. However, Gwyn meticulously adjusts the amount of air placed on every single syllable. It feels less like she is shouting and more like she is floating her voice on top of her breath to send it far into the distance. This is exactly why Judge Kyuhyun commented, "The emotion feels like it's on the verge of going out of control, yet it never crosses the line." This dual immersion, perfectly controlled technically while being emotionally unrestrained, clearly sets her apart. Gwyn's true value shines not only in ballads, but also in trendy tracks like her new song, Light Up. If you listen to the R&B groove in the intro, you can see how she handles the beat. She naturally utilizes layback techniques, staying slightly behind the downbeat. This is a high-level skill that can sound like a mistake if the singer doesn't possess an innate sense of rhythm. Furthermore, the vocal runs, those intricate melodic flourishes demonstrated in this song, carry a sophisticated pop sensibility rarely seen in domestic contestants. Instead of cutting each note off, she connects them fluidly while maintaining absolute precision in the ending pitches. The reason the judges spoke in unison about finding global competitiveness in Gwyn's stage is that her vocals coexist with the soul of K-pop and the core techniques of authentic pop. Lastly, let's talk about the performance aspect. Gwyn minimizes unnecessary movement on stage. Yet every gaze and gesture carries the narrative of the lyrics. While other contestants might rely on stage effects or flashy arrangements to stand out, Gwyn demonstrates spatial dominance, filling the entire venue with nothing but her voice. A score of 799 is more than just a rating of good singing. It is an expression of awe, as if the judges were watching a solo concert by a fully realized professional artist. Her ease in making eye contact with the audience and her explosive charisma at the song's peak are results of sublimating the pressure of a competition into pure enjoyment. In conclusion, Gwyn Dorado is a brilliant vocalist who knows how to overlay her own emotional narrative on top of technical perfection. Among the many talents produced by Sing Again 4, she recorded a uniquely peerless score because she technically captured not only the ears, but also the hearts of the listeners. Although she finished in second place, it is no exaggeration to say she reached the highest peak of this season in terms of musical achievement and technique, Which of Gwyn's stages was your favorite? Please leave your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed today's analysis, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.